It's number 1 versus number 2. These matchups are special. The entire landscape looking in today on this one, and they become a part of college football history. Hopefully, we'll get something epic. Welcome to Oxford, Mississippi, and fought Hemingway Stadium, home field of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Wideouts now clustered. Quarterback keeps the football. Running with purpose. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game. Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's 3rd down and 2. Caught in the backfield. It's Douglas. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Rebels starting a new series here on 1st and 10. We'll call the counter play here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the in man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen and kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there. When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Fighting off the defender. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. Late in the season here, this one has all kinds of playoff implications, Kirk. You got to believe the winner here is in the pole position for that top playoff seed.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So much at stake here. Absolutely. Whoever wins this one, to me, is in the driver's seat for the rest of the year. We're in the back 9 of the season. Let's see who can win this one and claim to be that most dominant team.
Makes the catch downfield. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. He'll hand it off. Has the 1st down and more. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone.
This is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He escapes the pocket. And he throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on fourth down. Wants to throw it. The receiver makes the catch. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And it's hauled in with a tight end and a corner route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense edge to it.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pass caught. Second down now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Alabama.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. Lets it go quickly. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
He's back to throw again on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Catch made on the right side. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. He hands it off from the gun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, drops back. On the move now. On the run here, lets it go. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They couldn't stop him there.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the fit.
He fires this throw and is intercepted. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Handoff to the right side. He's got the first and still going. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Good job dealing with the footing. BAT is good. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. Moves the ball up to the 30. Second down play coming up for this offense. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. That has been in large part to the Lions on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sticks. It's Douglas. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on a first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
Oh, the pass is picked off.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. You come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. And here comes a deep shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past. We're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Harper. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
It's a shotgun run call. They test the middle but get stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Handoff running right. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, tied.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Miss offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Looks to the left, and it's complete.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
A completion makes it second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He'll take a deep shot. The pass is intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Here comes a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First and 10 play coming up. The shotgun running play call. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Alabama getting set with a first and 10 coming up. Finds his man. It's Lindsey. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Alabama. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Handoff with a single back formation. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. And he's got it again. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Running out of time in the pocket. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Punt over the middle. It's Mendez. He has first down yardage at the 46.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking right, this one caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Douglas. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up, and that's
taking a shot deep toward the end zone. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Breaks into the open. He's at the 50. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. A huge defensive score.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
Point after, up and good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return begins inside the 10.
Returner is brought down at the 25, and your Ole Miss Rebels will take over first and 10.
This will likely be the last play of the half. It's a quarterback keeper. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Rebels will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it just outside the goal line. Returner tackled right there. That's what will start the drive.
And the Alabama offense will take over first and 10.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it second and medium. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense needing to keep keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. On the run here. Lets it go. With the catch, it's Lindsey. And the game will pick up the first down. Tackled at the 22.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They picked up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
A gain makes it second and medium. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. First down, looking for more now. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling.
22, water.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
First down and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Alabama now operating in the red zone.
22,
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From From the shotgun, handoff inside.
What a gain here. Almost picked up a first down on a first down play. Good job here late in the game, playing hard, dominating football by the offense.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Same tailback, another carry. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is good as they build on this big lead.
That makes the score Alabama 49, Ole Miss 0.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Mistake by the kicker, and the offense will set up now at the 40. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down play coming up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Stop right there at the line, no gain.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. It's the first and still running. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Here's the second down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And now the handoff. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
At the 39-yard line. Fourth down coming up.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And that sums up the game so far. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Chewing clock with the running game. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football, just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Getting set. Here's second down. Keeping it on the ground here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Short pass, finds the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. A matchup of two powerful teams this late in the year. We thought it kind of had a playoff preview feel to it, and the higher-ranked team has taken care of business. They're going to emerge, looks like, with a huge W going forward.
I think the thing that really stood out in this football game is that higher-ranked team dealing with the pressure and the expectations. They handled business. Really good football game. Both these teams will benefit from playing in this game late in the year, but now comes the pressure. Higher-ranked team wins this game. Now the expectations every single week will be high. They'll have to continue to play with great poise.
They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. An important play to secure